I finally made it to the marvelous chateau.
Yes.
Where's the queen at?
She's upstairs. She'll be down shortly.
I recognize you from all your social media. You're just a popular woman.
How you doing?
I'm famous, man. It's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you, love. How are you?
I'm fine.
I see you up in here rattling some pots, lady. I'm ready.
I'm trying to get it finished.
I'm from the west side of Chicago. I can always eat.
Okay.
I really am really particular about my face. I said it's a certain look I like to have. I can do it myself, but I know she got a team. I said she got her own team. I can't get involved in that. That's really weird.
Yeah, and some of them get over here who might not be Boo fan. You understand? Some.
I wouldn't. I'm from the west side. My grandma from Missouri, Arkansas. She always told me, don't invite nobody to nobody else's house.
Yeah.
Have me getting cussed out. Man, you're in here fighting me.
Those glasses are cute.
We've been talking about doing this for 5 years.
Well, her and I were talking the other day, and I don't know if you remember when Neva had came over here one night, and the three of y'all was on the phone talking. I was here that night too.
I was never a fan of Neva though. And I'm not saying that out of shade. I just never got the whole. I can relate to Magic because Maddie is another trans girl like me. She has another training. I could never relate to that whole dynamic. It was too much.
You think it's too much?
It was too much for me. And I'm trans, I'm a comedian, and say ignorant shit out my mouth all the time. But it was too much for me.
Gotcha.
Because from what information you're giving me, I'm not learning anything. Because it's too much reading. I take the read, but teach me something through the read. Do you understand what I mean? I wasn't know but how to read. I don't even know if nobody teach me how to. I know how to do that.
You know how to read.
Ooh. From the old school. My grandma played no games, baby. Everything.
Who taught you how to read?
Granny. Big G, may she rest in peace. Dolores Gibson, honey. Hell raised like you wouldn't believe. But made me know that I was from good stock. I watched my grandmother throw light in a white police officer's face when I was like 8 years old one time. He pushed her forehead. We lived in the projects on the west side. She threw a loaded light in his face and scarred. He didn't shoot her nothing. My grandmother was a gangster, baby. I knew I was from good stock. But today I'm at the Big Maddie show. Eminem, melts in your mouth and not in your hand. Maddie and Monroe, melts in your mouth and not in your hand.
These men know just what they want because I haven't even said, do you know
what? Mary, say it again for the people in the back, why don't you?
They know. Those men know what they're going after. They like what they like because they haven't even told me I like what I want. And I know that and I don't care. I done heard them tell me I don't care.
Because there's already beautiful women in the world. Naturally beautiful. We can have your baby, can get naturally wet for you and everything else.
Well,
so don't run around here telling someone, she was so beautiful and she has a penis, but that's not really I don't even address it. The lies you tell, because all the queens I know, if you don't touch it, nigga, you out the door.
I know they lying.
They lying, Miss Mary.
I done seen, I done been around to know it. When I want to learn something, I want to know something, I'm going to ask.
That's the best way to do, Miss Mary. That's what people need to start doing, asking a question. Are you videotaping me when I get my hat on?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let me put my hat on. But somebody see my naturally blonde hair.
If you want to be made up before you be on camera.
Oh, no, I don't care about that, Miss Mary. I'm so secure in who I am, I don't care about that.
Okay.
I don't care what you call me.
And then I don't watch the ones who stand in the room and say, "Ooh, I can't stand these punks. I can't stand these faggots and all that."
Y'all better get a video camera because sometimes Jake from State Farm look just like me. Who this is calling me? Excuse me, y'all. Hold on. Hello. Is Maddie upstairs getting in drag?
I think she's just like showering and all that other stuff.
Washing that booty take about 25 minutes by itself. Cause that don't make no sense. That's just too much ass. That's all that good cooking, Miss Mary.
They ain't got nothing to do about that back there. They got nothing to do about
Baby, I'm telling you something. I'm gonna rent a room back there. I got Section 8. Let me rent me a room. Let me see if she got any one bedrooms available with that booty. I love coming to the South just to see the people and the camaraderie, see so many black people working and everything. I cannot live in the South. Good God, I can't live in the South.
Why?
They accept racism, and I just don't. They don't, not to say that they accept it, that's the wrong word. They just comply with it. I was spitting, I'll spit away my face. Don't put that on camera. And this current administration has got folks feeling real jiggy right now.
They can walk up and do
baby,
whatever
and they have been getting away with it. Because that whole Amber Guyan thing over there in Texas, where she shot that black man, ain't no, to hell with her getting 10 years. I was upset about that. To hell with the brother showing her love, because who knows what kind of house he was raised in. His mother's raised him with love and forgiveness. It was.
Because
but for the judge to get her black ass off that bench and go get that woman a hug, no ma'am. Hell no. Hell no. She should be removed from her position. Take her and Kavanaugh.
Feel that way?
Yes, ma'am.
They demonstrated Christian, because you know what?
Baby Christian killed the Jews.
You can talk.
Don't look, Miss Mary. We gonna go to that whole Christian thing because the more Malcolm X I read,
there's a lot of things that Christians do.
yes, they have. Christians are accountable for a whole lot of foolishness, including controlling slavery with a made-up ass Bible. I'm not reading the Bible, Lord, before y'all start attacking me, Christians, including you, Miss Mary.
I don't do that.
But I know that it was done to control black folks for slavery because we couldn't read. That's why they didn't want us to read.
I'm not gonna do that because I just done seen it's too much in there for it to be too many saying that it was written this way and that way that nobody would have known.
It changes every decade.
That nobody would have known. That's happening right. You can open that Bible and see things happening one by one right now.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Mary. Girl, you could have stayed upstairs. I'm having the best conversation with Miss Mary. We don't even need you for the podcast. Me and Miss Mary got this.
Yes! Come on, the International House of Girl, we is out of drain. Don't get too close. Don't get too close. We out of drain, girl. You gotta stay over there. Don't get too close, bitch. Don't get too close.
See, I'm not one of those girls.
I don't give a damn what she buy. But me and mine, we gonna be dark. Baby, you give less to read, honey, when you like that. Flame, what you done brought the suitcase? You staying the night up here tonight, man?
No, Flame is in here.
Oh, Flame is in the suitcase.
Flame is in the suitcase.
Flame is in the suitcase.
She's in there.
Who am I talking to right here?
You talking to Frank right now.
Frank! Frank, man!
Baby, I had the best conversation with Miss Mary.
So you and Miss Mary done over here kicking it and kicking it
Mary
over.
have decided to have talks about everything. So you should have been here. Don't worry, you got on tape. I'll be got on tape. Miss Mary went across the Bible, cross friendship.
So did Miss Mary offer you any of that good sauce meat over there?
She almost started to be.
I know my gummy is kicking in. I'm in a place.
Oh, you took a gummy?
Would you like one?
No, Myrna. No, I don't want a gummy. No, Flame. I don't take those edible things, girl.
Okay.
No,
Girl,
I would never.
You might eat too much of Miss Mary's cooking.
I would never eat any of that stuff. I told her, I said, listen, I don't like being in those places trying to eat those gums and stuff. How you get that kind of shit on the plane any damn way?
Girl, it's in California. I don't know what you're talking about.
You said it's legal in California. Oh, you in California right now. Right.
You came to my house in California.
You know what? Did you have a gummy already? Didn't know?
No, I ain't have a gummy, bitch. I'm talking about, honey. How did you get them on the plane?
In my purse. They be so busy checking for these that they'll never check this.
Oh no, I don't eat that.
Oh, girl. Let me go. Where's my Maddie? Why do you have every makeup artist in this city wearing my inbox out? Trying to get to paint me for this thing.
But I got two amazing makeup artists. We should be here at 3 p.m.
Like 4 or 5 people I hit up and it's like, she has her own team. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Baby, you got your hand there too? Is it human?
No. I just got my sister. Girl, you know I got my sister. I'll get my little curly hair. With my curly hair, my glasses. I brought some glasses too, so we can both look smart for me.
So no, I'll slide them on when I feel smart. But we're gonna be real ratchet tonight, Flame.
But we're gonna cover. I want to cover all the bases, man. Yeah, we're gonna be ratchet, and they're expecting us to be good at ignorant ghetto. But I still want us to cover the whole circumference of everything. I want us to talk about the politics, the LGBT, relationship.
But listen, there's a show.
I want to talk to you about the relationship that you have with your mother because I don't have that. And I admire that whenever I see people who have a good relationship with their mother. So all of that. Nothing except my kids.
I ain't talking about no cheering. Well, there's an after show that we have. When we replace the after show, it's called Cracking the Cold Cases. Don't zoom in on me. It's called Cracking the Cold Case.
Right, you told me about that. So
what
what
I
are you
did.
talking about?
Well, Oliver's about to after he cuts his arm, he's about to dig into some things because I told him to research it first. There's a few things that I'm gonna put number 1 on the list.
Ooh. Girl, please don't be that loud about me being a
number
Christian and all that. Because you know that was
It's
a lie.
number 1.
Not that
You
one about
already
me.
have number 1?
What you think is number 1 is number 1.
Not that
Okay,
one about me
good.
being a conservative Christian and none of that.
Oh, no.
That was all of that.
Oh,
was that
no.
logo shit. That's why I never worked with logo.
Oh.
That's Tiffany Haddish texting me that.
Oh. What she said? Is she gonna watch the show? Tell her to share it on her stuff, girl. Tell her to put it up. Alright, so Oliver cut it off until we
I have relationships with women.
in.
I have relationships with women. I deal with trans men that they look like men, but they're women. And if I'm talking to my trans man, I'm talking aggressively like a man, and we talk about sports, and she calls me or he calls me he, I'm fine with that. So if I'm talking to you about church or God and I feel aggressive and you say he, Miss Mary, we fine. If I'm talking to you about, who Miss Mary, who was this cute man just came to the door, why he all sexy? And you feel like you're talking to a girl and you say she, guess what, Miss Mary, we fine. I ain't one of them. I ain't one of them. I'm a whole person.
Listen, I have respect for whatever people want to be called. I'm going to call them what they want to be called.
Well,
This ain't got you.
Flame and I is different. So Flame, just like I told that nigga when I was at that radio station who told me he knew you. What was that dark skinned nigga name that I knew? He worked on the TV show, and I met him at the radio station. I was down there. He walked in the door. First of all, he didn't know my T at first.
Miss Mary, look at that. You see that? Hold on, let me get this to your mom. Because this is my title right here, Miss Mary. He, she, we. He cash a check, she spend the money, and he cash a check, she get the money, we spend it. You know about that.
So you gonna do that tonight on the show?
Of course, I got you a fan too.
Oh, well, listen, mine gonna say she. Mine gonna say she.
Okay, you finish.
When you get no, this one is yours. I knew you was gonna be here. I didn't know you was gonna be here. I didn't know you. I'm gonna give you yours on camera.
No, you can, if it's boo, you can give it to boo.
No, I got one. Miss Mary. Miss Mary. Miss Mary.
But it's not your first time meeting Miss Mary, is it?
Yes, it is.
I thought we came to your house again.
You came to my house. Your mama wasn't with you.
You keep forgetting I only been to California one time.
Girl, you came with your manager. What's his name?
Gio.
That's who you came with. Or he came to pick you up. You was at my house. And then you came to the club and did the show. So yeah, so no. But Miss Mary, I know Miss Mary. Miss Mary is probably as popular on social media as you are.
Yeah. I try to explain that to her. Yeah.
And me and Miss Mary have had, you know what I respect about your mom? We have just had the best adult, grown up, no holds barred, no profanity even needed conversation about what haven't we talked about besides that?
You know, you look like my don't she look like a McCreary, mama?
Yo, with that hat on.
What's the McCreary? Your daddy's people?
No, my
Granddaddy.
Wait a minute now, hold on, Mary.
My son-
Granddaddy's family.
Oh, now you see that, ladies and gentlemen, they're trying to say, oh.
No.
That was a joke, Miss Mary. I know. Miss Mary, please don't pay no attention to me because I'm telling you, anything will roll out.
Yes. Oh my God. Oh.
I have not been to Georgia. I used to come here when I was a kid because we got family in LaGrange, Georgia, and I used to have a cousin. He wasn't my first, he was my second cousin. But he was 14 years old and he used to sexually molest me, and I used to absolutely love it. He didn't ever rape me, make me give him no head and that. He would just touch and grind on me and make me feel all girly. And he just let me watch him and his girlfriend do it. Oh my God, those were the best summers.
Girl, the best summers. Well, I would like to talk about this on the podcast, but you know our podcast administrator ain't here. Our showrunner ain't here. He on the way.
I'm married, I'm good.
You ain't in no rush issue.
What is that?
You ain't in no rush issue
What
because
do you call it?
Because you know the last guest that we had over here, me and Craig got into a drop down windmill because he was like, well, the guests is like they had to go, and I said, well, why the guests ain't telling me that? Why you telling me they're not the guests? These my friend, you my friend, so I'm planning on you sitting here till the sun come up in the morning, which you not. But when you came here because you my Judy. When I came to your house, you ain't had to put me out. But it was time for the kids to go to bed, and we sat there all day, all night. Here she go. Here she go about the children.
I'm sick of them kids spending money before I can make it. Shit.
Yeah. Oh, there's so much stuff I want to talk about, but I don't want to talk about it.
Don't worry now. Just make your notes and we go. And we
oh, wait, this is something on the top of my head.
rolling. Now what you do need to know about is because I've been telling this heifer here for at least 5 years I know of, because I've been back to California for 4, that she needs to be doing stand-up. She needs to be on somebody's comedy stage in some hole-in-the-wall room doing it.
What, Flame? I'm not as fast as you when it comes down to stuff like that.
Girl, please. All that reading you do, sister.
I mean, I can read, but it's just that I got the. It comes naturally off the womb, and like you listen. I told Oliver the other day. I said, Oliver, you don't want a day of a match with that mouth. That mouth is nothing that you don't want a day. And I know I want you to cut this part out.
If you ain't gonna like everybody you meet, and everybody ain't gonna like you, and it's okay. It is okay. Some people just don't have the same chemistry. Just like, ugh, I don't even want to be around her. She getting on my damn nerves. Man, I posted this thing up this morning. Girl, they is on it.
Girl, them things been all on my Twitter. That's how I knew you posted it, because I was like, who is tweeting me about Flame?
I told you told me before I got here, and this morning I was gonna do it, but I was going to bed.
I know.
I got my
So, Oliver, don't catch me on this side. I done told you
it's
about doing
bright
that.
though.
I don't give a fuck. I done told you about catching me.
It looks.
And girl, I don't like being. They don't get it because they're not a part of this. They don't be a part of those reads that be carrying on. I don't be liking to hear that. Even though people gonna read you anyway, I don't care. I'm not gonna.
Do you read all the stuff, man?
I don't read it all, but I see it. No, it's not about me reading it all. It's not about me reading it all. It's about me having to see it. It's about threads of it going on.
Oh yeah.
It's about threads of it. I don't give a fuck how nobody else don't care about that shit. But it's about, for me, it be threads of that stuff that I don't like waking up to every single morning. Which you already know, Flame. Negativity is going to overpower anything positive. So for the 5 great things I put out, and the one piece of little bit of read that I give them out there, you know, knowing I'm not really camera ready, knowing my wig might be to the side, knowing my hair might be fucked up, knowing this stuff, a person takes moments of that. Out of all the good pictures that I take and put online, they take the worst pictures of me and make articles about it. I can't give them worst pictures. If you're gonna write a motherfucking article, bitch, you're gonna have to use a good picture. You're gonna have to use a good picture. That's what you're gonna have
That's
to do.
your philosophy. I just don't look at it like that.
I know you don't.
My fast.
But you gonna write an article about me. You gonna catch me in a moment of me saying how I feel about rights and this and the other and whoop de whoop. Who is there?
Somebody calling me.
Rights and this and the other. If you gonna talk to me about that, Flame.
Your folks is here. We're having an educational moment with T.S. Madison, and I'm a student today. I'm learning.
If you gonna talk about me,
Someone's at your front door.
if you gonna talk about me, and you're gonna be forced to give me. You're gonna be forced to do what's right.
Oh,
Put
shocking is off. Back to Laverne.
Oh,
What you got to say?
no,
He should run for Congress. Girl.
she. We not finna do that, sister. How do you think that we're gonna be able to demand respect if we're not gonna be able to give respect to each other? Flame. We can't do that now.
Maddie, we're talking about our community, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're talking
Wait, hold on, because we're talking about our community. Let me just put you on this. We're talking about the LGBT community, right?
That is correct.
What is he at?
It's at the end.
At the very end. Because let me tell you something. The reason we have no power and no position of power is because the men, the gay men, speak up for us because that's what we allow. And we have allowed and we will continue to allow it. Because if Laverne don't think like the white gay men in Hollywood want her to think, bitch, you won't see no Laverne Cox. LGBT ... T. What Dave Chappelle said was real shit. You didn't like his delivery, but his message was spot on. The nigga said that there's a pecking order. It's true. White gay men, because a gay white man in America is still a white man in America. then the lesbians, then the bisexuals, and what you got wrong was the trannies. We sitting on the outside, kind of like the Batman machine. We sit on the side. They only pull us out, bitch, for decoration or parade or benefit or a show. Then they put us back. But they don't put us in the boardroom to make decisions for us about us. They don't do that. And we allow that. But we got this thing that bitch speaking, telling these kids that, oh, you were born and they gave you the wrong gender. If you hate your genitalia before you transition, you're going to hate your genitalia after you transition. I love my dick.
My God.
I praise my dick every day. I know bitches that worship my dick. Niggas too. Yeah, I'm not banned it. And we keep asking for inclusion in the gay community. Oh, see ya. Bitch, we don't include each other. It's so much racism and separatism and ageism and classism in the gay community. We can't ask somebody to fix our shit. We don't want to fix our shit. Girl, fuck them punks. I said it. Fuck them punks. Pay me. That's the only thing you can do.
But this is my thing. Hold on, but Flame, this is my thing.
I'm listening to you.
There's lots of things that I agree with you with to a degree, and then stuff that I'm on the board I just disagreeing with you with. Because
we can agree to disagree.
We done moved on to a point where I ain't with no the people he and me, because that's not my presentation. My presentation is not he. And so I feel like that we as girls that present ourselves as she and say this is what we want to be, respected as or communicated as. I don't think we on the inside, because I've done it myself, which I feel like I was doing it out of a place of malice, because we use that as it's not a Craig, give me the word.
Pejorative.
It's not a pejorative as other things like faggot and stuff. But if it's used in a way. It's the way the word is delivered that gives the word power. And I've always
venom behind it.
Yeah, I've always said that. But this is the thing. If you as a trans woman and I as a trans woman and honestly, that woman ain't did nothing to neither one of us.
Oh, I'm not disputing what she is.
And we use the term he when we talk.
I definitely use it as a dig when I say it.
Oh, okay.
I'll use it as a dig. But with the word faggot, Dave Chappelle said faggot, the gay community up in arms. How many times have you got into one of the punks and the first thing you said, you fucking faggot? How many times you say two faggots in love and hate? In love and hate, say, bitch, I'm looking at him, I saw him first, you fucking faggot, out of love, and then get mad at another guy and say, you fucking faggot. So what did he say that we don't say? This is all I'm asking. What did he say that we don't say, that we up in arms about?
Well, because, they don't take ownership hold on, this is my debate.
Okay.
We take ownership in who we are, and we know if we communicate with each other, that's just like you black, I'm black, we saying nigga.
I say nigga to white folks. I did a show the other night with a whole set of Hasidic Jews. A whole room full. Bitch, I use nigga about 12 times.
But you're a comic though.
What's the difference? It's the word. The word. Am I cut? Am I bleeding anywhere? Sticks and stones. I teach in a class one semester a month.
But one
semester a year and teach the new millennials, these new teachers. They had never heard the phrase sticks and stones will break my bones. These was all 20-somethings. They had never heard it. I was floored. Bitch, we all know that. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt. Bitch, you can call me whatever you want. That don't faze me. My skin cut. Did my checking account change? Not at all.
And Flan, I'm understanding exactly the things that you're saying here, because what you're saying it's right, but there's also a connection to that. I feel like no, sticks and stones may not break your bones, and words can't hurt you. However, words have power behind words.
If you give it to them.
But correct. When people battling and they say nigga, you can say nigga in this way, and then you can say nigga with this hot comb behind it going in the bitch's face.
I say nigga every day. So.
But
we love and hate.
I get it, but we can't say that words don't have. We can't say that they don't.
Let me explain this to you first of all. If you don't mean nothing to me, you can call me anything you want. Bitch, I don't know you. I'll never see you again.
I get it.
It ain't what you say to me, because my clapback will cut your head off and make you kill yourself. That's what you need to be prepared for, because this is always cocked and ready. This is an arsenal, and I store information, bitch, like the government. It don't have no power with me if you don't. So if you walk up to me and some white person say, you fucking nigger, girl, you don't get your stupid ass away from me. I just keep on walking.
I get it.
Nothing.
Right.
But if it's a friend and I love you, or you mean something to me and it's a family member, that is where the power comes in. Cause if you mean nothing to me, I don't mean nothing to you, you don't mean shit to me, fuck you. Kiss my dick in the face. I don't give a fuck.
I get it. And
all the trans community, I love my sisters and brothers, and I'm gonna ride with them when they right. But when you right and I see that it's right, I'm with you. And when I see it's wrong, I'm not gonna agree with you. But if you can school me and educate me and make me see it your way, guess what? I'm on board.
Yeah, but no, because I do feel like that there is a huge importance to agree to disagree. There's a huge importance for it to be a differences in opinions, a difference of views. I do see that because you and I have had our talks where we've said that sometimes the community try to make us sing one song. We all sing one song, and there is so much. There's a large percentage of things that I agree with when you say stuff, and then there's a percentage that I'm like, that's not. That's
your
not
experience.
my story. That's not my experience.
And I get that part.
And
I get that.
You know, and we have to, you know, that's why you and I remain friends and been good. Because one, I respected you as who you are and where you came from, and as far as you being a iconic figure, some people may not know and understand, you know, the contribution that you've given to us as a black one, two, gay. 3 ... T.
Baby, you better do it again. Say it again for the people in the back. Why don't you?
1, African American. 2, a trans woman. 3 ... T.
We are the afterthought in the gay community.
But for me, here's where I'm gonna always be devil's advocate. For me, baby, close that door. You the water running, we recording, y'all, you Miss Mary the hair, none of y'all don't give a damn. But
you know this thing.
But
right.
Here's where my thing is, okay. For me, growing up, there were 2 things that I saw on television. One, the very first thing I saw on television was RuPaul, Andre Charles. Please don't drag him.
Who? RuPaul. I don't even know Ru.
Okay.
I was on TV for Ru.
But the first thing I saw was RuPaul, Andre Charles. As I grew older enough, and we had cable TV in the house.
Come on, Mother Mary, for paying your cable bill.
No, she don't have cable in her house now. It was my aunt that I lived with that had cable. So when I grew older, and I was able to see BET and grew. You were the first, the only person that was a representation of what I was on the inside, who I was on the inside, or whatever. And I was like, wait a minute, so we can get on television. For people out there that don't know, and we're gonna do this on the podcast too in a moment. Flame was the very first transgender comedian to set foot on BET's Comic View, you know, be transgender identified, not gay man, not nigga that's putting on, not blaming on Quays, not other people that put their wigs on and take their wigs off for entertainment. Trans woman, not Funky Dineva, not anybody that puts a wig on and takes it off that embodies the character. She identified as a trans woman, and I was like, oh my god, like I had never seen it before until it was always RuPaul. And black. So for me, this was whatever. I reverenced you immediately, and when you and I began to communicate, I reverenced you for that, because I was like, you know, because I know eventually in life I'm going to be a television star. If not, I'm making myself a television star via web TV. So
she got it down, y'all. She got it.
So for me, when this, and then when I had the opportunity to sit down and communicate with you and talk, and you gave me such encouraging words and stuff like that, and then you started breaking down who you are and how you feel to me, and I was like, this is different. This is different. This is different for me. And then when you said things, because when I burst on the scene as a phenomenon, it was through Vine. I had already been on the scene. I already had, but it was through Vine. And by it being through Vine or whatever, it was introduced to the people as a how does she have a date?
Maggie.
Yeah. It's just a girl. It's how does she have a date? And I didn't hear any communications about the way I felt about my genitalia as you, because you love your genitalia. I love mine too. And I didn't hear lots of conversations.
Most trans girls do, to be honest.
But I didn't hear lots of conversation about this because, like you said, and this is why I'm on the board. I'm on the line with you, walking it. Like you said, a lot of the trans women have put into not only the gay and the T, they've also put in women's mind that we are envious of them because we don't like our genitalia and we want to have our ultimate goal. We want to have pussies. And this is why the very first thing that when a woman and a queen get into it, the first mode of attack is, bitch, I got a real pussy, I'm a real woman, and you could never be a real woman because you want a pussy and you don't got one.
Sure.
And growing,
That's
growing in those places, I said, this is why I agree with you with the thing that you said. I don't think it's necessarily. And please love me after this.
Bitch, we having a conversation. What am I, 12?
I think, honestly, it's not what you say, it's the delivery.
Okay, that's what I say about Dave Chappelle. It's not my delivery, it's my message. I mean, it's not my message, it's my delivery. I'm not gonna change the delivery. These new millennials need to be hitting the head with a ton of
So this is why
they don't hear shit.
But this is why it's important for people not to erase you, not to erase me, because they wanted to erase me because I've been genitalia positive. That's the words I want to use. Genitalia positive.
I didn't cross over the mainstream. They can't erase me, bitch. They can kiss my ass.
Oh no, listen. I done breached it and done went and still in my lane. Ain't now bitch gonna be able to erase T.S. Madison.
What's the line? Can't no bitch do
what I do.
You better say it again. Say it again for the people in the back, why don't you?
Can't no bitch do what I do.
If everybody thought like that, male and female, even if the guys don't call themselves a bitch, you only have time to be focused on you. You ain't got time to be focused on no other person. I'm only in competition with the bitch from the blue dress on the special for the 1 hour special. Because when Netflix comes with the $5 million offer, bitch, I'm signing it. Ain't no negotiating, bitch, I'm signing it immediately. I'll sign it with my left hand, bitch, in a foreign language, bitch. How Gummy. I don't give a fuck, I'm signing it. It's $5 million, it's $5 million.
So, Craig, have you been recording this on the podcast too? Alright.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, we're finna do the podcast. Oh! 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 Thank you, you the beauty.
I already got my seats though. Don't be for those boys playing the drag.
Yeah.
I'm a grown ass woman. See, man, see, I switch up, go from heel to you see? I try to do that. Miss Mary, get your kid. Miss Mary, get your kid.
Now listen, Flame, I want to make a point.
over here, Flame.
Listen, Flame, listen, hear me.
I'm listening to you.
You know, my sister right here, when she referred to you, she's referring to you as he.
That's fine.
Not with me though.
Okay, well, she wasn't talking to you. She was talking to me.
I get it, but
Why you always gotta take a minute? I just said, why do the trans community always want to fight?
it ain't about fighting. It's
Hold on,
about
hold on,
broad.
hold on.
This is why you got
Let me
This is why it's important that for everybody.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Have you changed your name, Maddie?
No.
So when the checks come, they come in timid.
Well, they come to.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Answer the question.
But you
Stop
got
acting like Donald Trump.
No, yes, they do.
When the checks come, do they come in
They
timid?
do that.
And he cashed the check. Who get the money? Maddie. She. And that's a combo. He, she. He cashed the check.
Yeah.
She get the money. We spend it. One bitch.
Yeah,
Okay,
I understand that.
You see
I understand that.
Cool you down, bitch.
But-
You see that? Look at the words. Check the words.
I see it.
Hashtag, bitch. He, she with. One bitch.
But those are.
You've been pimping yourself for how many years?
But those are that's your idea.
Because Timothy been pimping Maddie.
Yeah.
Timothy don't make shit.
But I want you
Maddie
to
make the money.
But listen.
Take that wig off, bitch. Let's do it.
Listen, but this is the thing. I don't want anybody, and I need to say this. Hold on, y'all talking loud. I need to say this, cause this is serious. And I ain't introduced Timothy to now one of you pussy ass bitches. So therefore, you motherfucking hoes ain't got no authority to even speak to me in that direction. Because bitch, one, you ain't a bill that I owe. Two, you ain't a bitch I know.
Ooh.
So you
That sound like a song. bitch.
You may refer to Flame in those places. See, this is where you hoes got to get y'all shit together and respect people's individual. Flame may go for that type of motherfucking shit, but T.S. Madison do not.
Well, why you got to get so hostile? You jumping up shit like this. Bitch, you ain't no girl. You trying to get all hard and shit, bitch. You ain't Dade County right now, bitch.
But,
we ain't Conyers.
but this is what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. This is why it's imperative. This one.
She was talking to me. She wasn't talking to you. And I hear what you're saying about, but we can't categorize ourselves all as one people. I'm not like the next bitch.
But they do
Ain't
that.
nobody like nobody else.
I know, but Flame, they do that.
I don't give a fuck what they do. I'm telling you what I do. I don't give a fuck what no other bitch do. Because ain't nobody else paying me.
I know this, Flame. This is why.
Especially my community.
But this is why when I met that gentleman that met and knew you, he felt as though, and this is why it's important to tell people, hey, my line starts out, this the way it is with me, this
You
ain't
talking
how it is.
about NY?
Well, I don't know what that dark black ass nigga, he in them Tyler Perry movie too. I met that nigga and I called you on the phone with that nigga on the phone. I gave him your phone number. You was like, you ain't worked with him in a long time. He was that comic. And I told that nigga, don't you ever in your life. Rodney Perry.
That's who it was.
I said, nigga, don't you ever in your fucking life think that because you know Flame Monroe, that bitch, you have the authority to call me E. You better call her and ask her, bitch, don't try me like that. Cause you think she vicious. I'm 10 years younger, bitch, and I'm motherfucking quicker, bitch, when it come down to frying a nigga. Now, I don't know about no comic joke, but fucking a nigga, reading a nigga to death, nigga, you don't know me like that.
Oh, I remember you told me that. Oh, I just
And we ended up being cool.
Yeah, right,
after that.
cool, dude.
But I just had to let that nigga know, nigga, what may be good for the goose ain't good for the gander over here. Yes, we in the same bird family, bitch, cause she got a big bird and I got a big motherfucking bird too.
Yeah.
But bitch,
I got sex change. I got a vagina.
Well, bitch, why the hell you that?
That's a hot ass.
Maddie, I remember that now. When you just, I can't remember who it was. It was Rodney Perry. Rodney Perry lives here. He lives in Atlanta.
I don't give a fuck about them people. Them people don't fuck. Flame. And this is the thing. They like the way you talk because that sounds good to straight people. I'm just being 100.
That's when I make my money at though.
It
So
sounds good to straight
I just do what I supposed. The gays don't book me like that. And with that whole issue, I'm telling you, it's too shaky for me with that.
Yeah.
The gays that's important that's booking me right now is in white Hollywood. The white was in Hollywood with all the real money. Cause us, we play too much. Cause the white gays in Hollywood still running.
You're right.
When they say Flame stand in the corner, guess what I did? This one or that. That's why I wore the ugly ass blue dress. Because they said, we like you to wear this. They so strategic with their shit though. They don't tell you what to do. They just, oh, we think that this would look really good on camera. Do you have a problem with wearing it? Then they put the contract in front of you. And you see them numbers, you like, oh no, not at all.
But do you understand what I'm saying, Oliver? And both of us are making sense.
No, I absolutely understand what you're saying, but you have to keep everybody's individuality.
Yes.
I don't think like the next person thinks because I'm not the next person.
I know that, Flame. I know.
Everybody is different. So when you categorize us all as one, which is what I think the trans community is doing, they're trying to make us a whole. I'm not a part of the
which
whole.
is also what the straight community thinks.
Let me show you. You put that on top of it though.
The straight community thinks this way too.
I don't know no straight folks.
I want to be honest with the ladies in the room. Ladies, you are all genetic. You know, in the top, in the front, in the forward part of your mind, you're gonna say he. Unless you
They be like, look,
Yeah, this is
like me,
No.
I ain't with the he shit.
yeah, they let you know.
I don't present to anybody as he. I don't walk up and say, hey, he.
Okay.
I don't present. That's not what I present. You get what I'm saying?
Am I
So-
ready?
I got you for that.
Okay.
The requirement for me is if we all like if that was a respectful thing to me. The requirement for Flame is I don't give a fuck.
At all. Maggie, when you was young, I ain't gonna say you was a little boy. When you was young, who'd you learn how to be a feminine from and be a girl from? Watching what? Watching whom? You watched whom become feminine? Did you watch another little boy?
No,
Who'd you watch?
I see my mom,
And who else?
my aunt.
And your cousin, and these are women. This is how you learn how to be a woman. This is my issue when they say that they were born and the doctors assigned them a sex. Because had we not had women to emulate and watch and impersonate, we would be little hard ass niggas running around here because we would know how to do hair and pretty makeup and dress like girls. We wouldn't know how to be feminine. I just think that it discredits women and it discounts the woman. Your mama is a woman. The first woman, any tranny, the first woman she really watched and learned is her mama, without even knowing that she was watching her mama. That's how you learn how to be a girl. So I'm not gonna let them take anything from a woman, and that's not because I have relationships with women. Shit, I still have a relationship with. Well, I don't have a relationship with no trade, but you know, I'm not stuck on it, whatever. But this is, to me, it's disrespectful to women when we say shit like that.
But what? Say stuff like what?
That you were born and the doctor's saying you're sex because now you just discounting the women. When you watched a woman, your mother, your auntie, your cousins, how to become a woman. This is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not taking nothing from us. But to me, it looks like we're taking from them and we're not giving them the credit for it. We learn how to be women from watching women. Which is what makes up, to me, we still female person. Now, we, like I said, we live in a free country.
Yeah, I don't
we can do whatever we want to do.
I don't identify as female. I don't. I'm a trans woman.
Tranny is a bad word now. I remember when we lived to be called a tranny, it was better than them saying, oh, you know that's the man. Now oh girl, she called me a tranny, now that's offensive. Every fucking thing is offensive. You know what's wrong with these millennials? They need a good fist fight. They need to have a good old-fashioned, no knives, no guns, ass whooping fist fight. 315, blackout like this. You remember those days, bitch? Fight on Monday, mean mug each other on Tuesday, smile at each other on Wednesday, Thursday y'all friends again, Friday y'all fucking. Everybody live to tell a story. Ain't nobody dead. Everybody cool. You know, I don't want to fight with this nigga. Some of those people that you fought with when you was 10, you might be lifelong best friends with in your life. But everybody lives to tell a story. These millennials is fighting behind this right here. I got 100 dislikes. Bitch, I don't know 100 people. I don't give a fuck what you think. Did my check clear through the bank? That's all I need to know. My kids say, I'm cool. We, as a trans community, always want to fight. We as a gay community always want to fight.
But we need to.
Donald Trump is erasing the trans community the day he got elected in office, the LGBT website came down off the presidential wall. They very saying ain't no fags or no gay community had no parade, no march about that. Ain't not one word. But because we can't use this bathroom or because you called me the wrong pronoun, we ready to throw a march. Fight for the real shit. When they fight for the real shit, bitch, I'll be standing in the front line with a pistol. 2 of them.
But Flame, but this is the thing. You've made this. Sometimes I feel like that you make it singular.
I'm a single person.
I know.
I'm not part of the group. Because I never fit into. I was one of the square pegs that didn't fit into the round holes. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you that I think for myself. And I see the entire world.
I know that, Flame, but that's not. I don't think that it's not thinking because, like I said, I'm not in disagreement with some of the things that I do, but it's just for me because honestly, I really felt that man disrespected. And well, he did. I felt that he felt that he didn't do anything wrong
because he was comfortable with me. But see, he don't know me personally. He only know me at the comedy club. So we joke with each other like. So how he came at you, he don't even come at me like the comedy club. Unless we're on stage joning with each other. So I don't even know what made him have the balls to do that to you. But you checked him. You told him, right?
Yeah.
So I don't disagree with how you felt about that because that nigga don't know you. And it was disrespectful. You should have choked his ass.
I would have. I think he gained that from that conversation.
Well, shit, he had 2 heart attacks right behind you. Might have gave him one.
What was it?
Right here.
Kid.
Get your kid.
Get your little badass little boy. Period.
The little boys is good. They need badass
like
girl.
I just need my dad. Cause Oliver kept looking and I was like, whoa. He kept giving Regina all the praise, girl, and gave you 0. And I was like, what is going on?
Now all the TV talking about me so bad, coming from all state.
But she did.
I'm complimenting you. I just won't say nothing else. I'll just be quiet.
Thank you.
And then when y'all leave, I'll read.
Because Madison be trying to throw me under
You
the
gotta say tell me that.
Right. I just be looking. I just was looking.
It's like you be thinking like.
Yeah, I just was looking. I don't know nothing about that.
Okay, so since we couldn't get at 5, can we at least get 5:30?
But it's good. Well, girl, I'll be dressed in 2 minutes. I ain't gonna put on no tape. I'm sitting down. Oh, let's go. I'll put my panties on. T-shirt with my panties on.
Yeah, but I need y'all to take my y'all stuff down there just for touching, because you know those lights get real warm.
Yeah. Baby, you got a lash brush? What you need? You need something?
A big lash, Regina. A big lash.
Lashes you can use on her.
What is it, Regina?
It ain't gonna be the big one. It's semi-big. It's big enough. Wait. It's big enough.
I don't need to be, because I got to. Oh, she gonna give me glasses to put on too.
That was the joke.
I got you.
It still might be. It's bigger. How many? It's big enough. Oh, nigga, go. I catch you in the next go round.
You tried the fair powder about midnight? I like to put that under the eye. I think it's really hard.
Girl, it's 5:22, y'all. 5:22.
You know what? Ain't that Missouri?
I gotta get it.
Who you know Missouri?
Nobody did collect.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's how
I just
you girl from Missouri.
put this lash on right here, because she ain't gonna be over there. I'm down with this lash. We'll just flip it up. Because I got to put shades on anyway.
All right. What I look like on camera?
You
I'm
need
on
help
the
up
other
there?
side.
Yeah, you're on the other side.
I got a gavel too?
Mm-hmm.
Well, change my name to Kavanaugh, goddammit, and let me get away with some rapes.
And then here's your
Let me put my phone. Damn it, I forgot Maddie's. Drop Maddie's.
Mo, when you get a chance, put something up for me so I can
I
show
dropped
you.
Maddie's glasses. Will you get them?
Oh, okay.
Let me put my phone on silent. I'll be going up under my dress while you
I was looking at your feet. I'm wondering who's worse, yours or Madison.
Ooh, well done. They just.
They're a little dry and ashy.
That's because I've been walking around.
That's how Madison's feet always are. Just look at some of the previous videos.
Oh, I ain't looking at
Okay, look, I'm gonna show you this real quick. So this side is the only side you really have to pay attention to. That
Okay.
side is, what we're gonna bring up next. So whatever you see here, that's what the audience can see.
Okay.
When there's a video, they can't hear you. Now there's a couple. There's one video on here that says no sound. On that particular one, you can talk because they'll be able to hear you. But if it's a video, just kind of wait until the video ends, because any commentary that you want to give, they're not going to hear it.
Okay.
With the exception of that one. But if there's a picture, they can always hear you, even if you can't see yourself.
Okay.
All right. There's your mic. This is the camera. So whenever you want to look right at them and give it to them, you want to give it to them right there.
Did I leave Maddie's fan? I left both the fans upstairs.
I'm going to turn this fan on too, though.
No,
but you want to.
I want to give her a
little-
fan so she can
okay.
pop it on TV.
All right, and I'm
I
gonna
did
turn.
bring her glasses. They right here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna turn that on.
Put my damn
For
phone
you.
on silent, because it will start ringing. And
Um,
that's not good.
So no, I still wanted to hear the other part of what you were saying. We might have to turn this on, look at
About my
We had to turn this on. Shit. About my.
And she would have been executive producer, so that back end money, fuck the talent money. The
Yeah.
back end money is ridiculous.
Hey y'all, I'm here.
But she just clowned, and then she clowned Oprah.
I'm here.
It wasn't even about clowning Tyler.
Listen,
or Lee.
I need to
It
zip
was
the
about
bag.
clowning Oprah.
Absolutely.
Because Oprah gonna pick up a phone. If she ain't know nothing, she should learn that from Ayanna Benzane.
Listen here.
Because Ayanna
Can you
called
come
Barbara
zip this in the
Walters
bag?
and said, "Bitch, pull the plug today."
Yes, indeed.
And you never saw the show.
Never saw it again.
And Ayanna had to kiss her ass and come back to Oprah and kiss her ass to get a job. But see, Monique did the same thing over at BET to Deborah Lee. She got on
she
stage
did?
talking about her alter ego and tearing Deborah Lee down. Let me show you how boss Deborah Lee is. Let me show you how boss Deborah Lee is. Monique and her crew showed up the next morning like all y'all showing here for Maddie's show. And imagine having Maddie, all y'all shit, cameras and everything, wigs, makeup, in the dollies out in the lot. You couldn't even come in. You pick your shit up. You can't come back in here ever. Baby Deborah
that's
Lee
what
is-
happened to her show?
Bitch, Miss Deborah Lee plays no games, bitch.
Cause she said this because she got the kiss.
She tore Deborah Lee apart on stage.
I couldn't hear what he said.
Baby,
Wow.
hit me when I tell you that Deborah Lee played no games with her.
But she's burned so many bridges because she did something similar with what's my boy who did the movie with Tiffany Haddish, the first movie that Tiffany did, Will Packer. There was a whole email exchange. I don't know if you saw that.
I need one for her. I need one for. Would you give me one for?
Oh, there's two of them?
Yes, there's a couple of them in my suitcase, please.
There was a whole email exchange where really like they were Scott. saying that she and her husband were trying to get extra money for different things, and
Everybody blames the downfall on that husband. Now he has played a major part,
yeah,
but she's a mess.
yeah, I can imagine.
Mary, you painted?
Yeah, you painted.
Bitch, you look like a woman. sitting next to a professional woman.
A working girl.
Oh, I ain't worked in a year.
Who whoever did the lights.
Tell mother that this food is delicious.
Yeah, you've been missing it, girl.
I have.
I didn't get my water and my soda, but this food is delicious.
Oh, baby. This one I'm trying to hurt. We finna do this and head back up there and chew that dog in.
Ooh.
Oh, that's court reporter hair over there.
Hey.
I just got a glimpse of
I'm
it over
Judge
this
Judy.
monitor.
Judge Judy.
Looking like, what's my girl name that passed away? She used to be on Designing Women.
But why I gotta be dead?
No, I'm just talking about it. Just reminds me of her hair. What was my girl? Dixie Carter.
When you do your dance,
Why I gotta be dead?
Oh, girl, I'm scared to do that. I mean, it may not come back right.
Where you at,
Oh,
baby?
bitch, listen. Do you hear me about this youth beauty piece of hair and the way Whitney the
yeah,
lady?
I like the. Yeah, they have.
Oh. Here.
This must be hairspray on you.
Oh, it might be my hair. It might be psoriasis.
No, bitch, I'm too
Or little phone.
No, bitch, I'm gonna be trying to blame me, bitch. 'Cause you got white spots on you. You should have cleaned up after the trade. Bitch. Trade just left his love on you.
All right, we got to start, y'all. I love y'all, but we got to start because I'm hungry.
You don't ate it all off the side.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna let you gift this to me. So we'll put it over here on the side.
And your glasses.
And I'm gonna let you, these are the two gifts you got from me. And I ain't have no. You don't drink no alcohol, no.
Bitch, you already given me mother's food. It's delicious.
Okay, all right.
Oh, this some black folks food. Bitch, I'm ready to go to sleep.
See,
I need a remote.
but we gonna do this on the what you call it show. All right. So Craig, did you write it in? We starting out with the lady.
I'm gonna start with Tyler.
We not starting out with Stacey Dash?
Oh yeah, we gonna start out.
Bitch ass.
Oh Jesus fucker
That
Christ.
bitch went to court, jail, and told them folks she was white. I know the white folks said, no ma'am, nigga. No ma'am.
Oh yes. Craig, you're gonna like her. She's very, very.
Stacey Dash.
So-
I love her comedy thing.
I'm going ahead and start everything rolling. Y'all can continue.
Go ahead. Oh, I just need to get this. Did you turn the radio on? Oh, look at production pulling us together. Not like, listen, my tooth hurt. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. Well, what we're gonna try to do, Oliver, we're gonna try to keep your edits as real limited as possible because we gonna have to drop the show maybe at 10 when Mo's at home because it's 6 now. But we usually don't film on Mondays no more. We film on Sundays. But my sister was somewhere getting Netflix money.
Girl, leave Netflix. Netflix had liked me.
Mm-hmm.
Wells Fargo had liked me
Yeah.
Where do you live in LA?
in Long Beach.
Oh, okay.
I got 3 roommates.
Do you really?
My kids. Everybody get the fuck out. I got 2 to be out in 2021. They go to college.
We're not doing that. Oh, you running this?
No.
No, I'm just trying to see. Now the sound is actually funny.
What's going on? We don't have no sound.
I mean, the sound was working perfectly before.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
Close it down and come back in. Save it though.
It's safe, but I'll save it again.
Oh!
That's what I need. Something to drink. I need water or Coke, please. So I get
We don't have
drunk.
any Coke.
Scott, can you help us?
Water's fine.
Yeah, we'll
I just
Thank you.
A Coke one, please, God. Thank you.
Okay, and you need a cup?
No, I just drink out the bottle.
Get her a wine glass,
No,
please.
With a straw.
I tell them I'm drinking some
With a straw?
Oh, well, just bring it just in case.
a straw. Who drinks wine? Don't be trying to go high end bougie on me, bitch. You know I'll turn a 40 up, bitch. I drink beer, but I don't drink beer.
Cause you a ghetto ass nigga. That's
I
what you
am
do.
not. I am a classy, highly sophisticated Jewish woman named Joan Goldman with,
In your mind.
with impeccable morals. and
In
high
your
standards.
mind. You're June Goldman in your mind.
I'm Joan Goldman at the bank, bitch. Call are you there?
Okay.
Oh, I saw the one.
Still no sound?
No, I'm about to check it now. Let's see.
Father, can you hear us?
Excuse me? Is there something over here that's...
Craig, shut the hell up.
Is there something over here in my device that you're...
Because if I don't put the camera on you, then it's going to be...
Well, you don't usually do that, no way. I mean...
Craig, shut up. The most featured character in the whole thing is Craig. Is Craig the writer steward. Miss Mary's now recurring.
What Beyond the Bench y'all doing tomorrow?
TrackCon.
Legger's gonna worry me to death about that Dominican Republic trip.
TrackCon UK on right now, so that's what made me switch it around.
Oh, did they start that already?
TrackCon UK.
RuPaul, get your change, bitch.
She plays no games.
That hoe got her hand in every corn, piece of corn first. Well, why don't she have trannies on her show? I'm asking a professional trainee. Why won't she allow trannies to be on her show? Inclusion, gay community, training.
What that's gonna do for
Why does she want their trannies to
with
be on
our
her show?
titties out in the
Change the rules. They changed the rules. We asking everybody else to change the rules. Why we can't change the rules within our community? She's big. She's a big icon in the trans community, gay community. Why she can't change the rules and have us have a T-shirt on? Not that I would want to do her show. I would never audition for it. But why no trans are not allowed on her show? I know that's your mother. You know, your icon, your diva, your duchess. Well, no trans ain't on the show.
well, one, it's gonna sound very nasty. It's gonna sound very straight. If you can't get on somebody else shit, make your own.
But what did you feel about when they asked...
Hold on.
I agree with that. But
That's all I want to know.
you got to find a trainee that want to do it, because you know how I feel about it.
What did you think about the journalist that asked backstage when they won those Emmys?
And hit all the white folks in the black.
Right, where's your inclusion? Where are the...
I'm gonna
Now,
restart.
what did you think about
But I
RuPaul's?
don't, is there a way we
Right, the way he...
answer
The way he...
His hiccup response.
The speakers
Caught up.
are not.
What's it? Nelly? Not Nelly. What's his name?
Usher.
Usher said it best. That
they're
name
not
was caught up.
connecting to.
And never did answer.
So that's why I kept.
Why y'all want him to be that girl? Leave that man
Very
alone.
Donald Trump. Evading the question. Going around some shit.
Why y'all want him to be that girl? Leave that man alone.
Well, I mean, I have my issues about that with Tyler. That's my biggest gripe. I just posted about it on my Facebook.
But don't he employ a lot of black folks?
Well,
He does.
Become that girl and be that girl.
That's not the direct issue that I have with Tyler.
Take a picture.
My issue with Tyler is
Soul Train.
Soul Train, right. He's just the one that did it. So I don't fault you for that.
Smile, realistically, Madison. Refresh it. Thank you.
Pretty all this Sophia. Let me just tell you that I was around 30 years ago.
His first show was here.
But I went to see Sophia in Dallas.
What year was that?
I had already seen him doing Medea. Oh, I don't know, 20-something years ago.
When I moved here to Atlanta in '98, Sophia was doing the drag show.
But he was doing his shows in little places like Alabama.
He was,
I've seen
but
him
Tyler
in,
was coming to the
I want
drag
to say
show.
Macon, Georgia or something.
Tyler was coming to the drag show. And he was telling her, you know I'm going to use that in my show.
So then she shouldn't have an issue with it. She shouldn't even pitch and he put her in a movie for a bit part, so.
I mean, you know, my thing is, you can't be mad with a person for running with the dream, with the idea.
And
you know what
Sophia
I'm
have
saying?
had numerous opportunities of working on the radio here. Sophia is funny live and in person. She doesn't read through the screen funny. You know what I mean?
I
Like
absolutely
like we were just saying upstairs. Some people are internet funny, but when you put them on the last stage, they don't have what it takes.
And then sometimes it's about having the vision. Just because you have the humor and that kind of, but you may not have the vision to take it to the next level.
He made the right connections. He hooked up with people that was going to catapult his damn career.
Right. Now, my issue isn't any of that. My issue is, and I just posted this, but it's like, I think it's amazing.
You're his president.
We're in the community, so we open to say that.
Oh, now!
The same
Now
way.
we
No,
open.
they
No,
know
but that
that.
ain't what you said
No,
13
bitch.
minutes ago.
No, because in the
How many
community.
minutes ago? 13. I'm counting this. I'm saving the counters. I'm keeping the clock, bitch.
But fine, let her finish because it's not offered.
Because in the motherfucking community, bitch, you know, we can call each other she, her.
Fag.
We can do the thing. Fag, yes. Because we identify in this.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand why they get so mad at Dave Chappelle when he said it. He just said,
But what were you about to say? I want to know what you were about to
give him
say.
a
I don't
compliment.
know because
You was about to give him a compliment. You said you don't fuck with that pussy ass hoe sometimes cause she this, that she did that. And
what
what
ice murder.
This
It
man
took
is
you
cold.
that long. It took you that long, or you should have talked to Miss Mary. Well, Didi was talking about Kingdom Comes, and so I had to.
Oh, okay. Well, now we got sound. Okay, we're good.
Miss Mary but did we check out? Did we hear our voices on the side?
Yeah.
Are we sure?
Yeah, I checked it once. I was at
Where you at, baby?
You see the other side moving?
Yeah.
It's hearing the speakers.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Do I need to give you another gummy before we get started?
You might.
Oh, let me get her ready. Cause she ain't ready, y'all. She ain't ready. Tiffany had to say they ready. She ain't ready. You ain't ready, TS.
Don't forget to silence your phones, please.
TS Madison. Live your life, bitch.
You about to have me in another word.
I'm gonna have you have to control you, bitch. It's gonna be like a hypnotized bitch.
Now you got me, bitch. No, bitch, you got me. Even though I knew you was gonna come say that. Bitch, you sounded just like that hoe.
I need that whole paycheck. Fuck that bitch.
Don't do my mama like that.
Girl, your mama play too much. I just wanna know why ain't no trannies on her show. You ain't still have yet to answer that question. All this create your own shit.
Because it's her show. And she know what she doing.
That's why no black people don't work there either. I'm just asking. I'm asking for.
Black people.
I'm asking for a friend.
Oh, black people work there.
Where? Oh, the guys that come out with the little skivvy shorts on, or the young black punks that she used to come on there. Asking for a friend.